It's the Crafty Nana in her arts and crafts studio.
Good evening from the Crafty Nana. It's a Sunday evening and I have been away for a while, but I'm back and I've been getting a few little projects finished off, and I thought I'd like to share them with you. So let's have a look at what's on the Crafty Nana's desk. First of all, projects that I started before I went away and that I finished since I got back. So one of the first projects was the porcupine quills. So I made porcupine quill earrings using a little bit of wood that I marbled. And then I've made a necklace to go with these. I will take some photographs at the end, but this is so you can see. I'm quite pleased with these. I think they're quite cool. Now, on the end of all the spikes, I have put earring backs because they're really spiky and I didn't want anybody, well, I didn't want me to get hurt. So I've put little protectors on the bottom of the spikes and I've made those. Just drilled through the shell, added the hoops, threaded up the beads, glued the loops into the top of the quills, and away we go. A lot of Native American jewellery is made with quills, so that was quite cool. So that's one project. Now, another project that I started before I went away was the glass slumping. So I slumped this glass. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. I think it's quite funky. But I wanted the necklace to have all the colours that are in the glass piece. And then I made some matching, well, mismatch matching earrings. And again, I'm really quite pleased with those. I modelled them today with the Victoria and Albert Museum William Morris bird thief jacket that I got in B&H, and it was a perfect match, absolutely perfect match for all the colours in that. So very pleased with that, very happy. Took me a little bit of courage to get going, but I did get going, and I had made a little ring that goes with that perfectly well. Again, a lot of this pink and white glass was from a vase that I bought in Jalan, Japan, but unfortunately it got smashed before I got home, so I've been using the bits of it to melt down and make bits and pieces. So nothing goes to waste, nothing goes to waste. Very pleased with that. So the next thing I did was, as I said to you before, all my projects are ongoing. So you've seen this giant tiger beetle a million times, but I wasn't happy with the earrings, so I've just elongated them, added more of the beads that are in the chain, and I'm much happier with them now. They're longer, they've got the moonstone beads in them as well. Happy with that. Still love this, absolutely love this one. Probably, oh, we've lost a dangle. Where's the dangle gone? Have we lost a dangle, or is it just dangling sideways? No, we haven't lost a dangle. Dangles are all there, just kinked. Right, so that's 3 down. Now, when I went to Jalan, Japan, I found this necklace. It was in 2 pieces. I literally just put them back together. This was 10 ringgit, which is less than £2. I love layering up, and I know I've got other black and white pieces that I can layer it up with, so I was very pleased with that for less than £2. So that's been fixed, raring to go. When I was in China, I bought a couple of little bits. I'll put a photograph of them in as they were when I found them. One of them was this beautiful agate might even be jade, but I think it's agate, cicada. I'm not sure it's going to show up on my skin colour because it's actually sort of quite skin coloured itself. But I had quite a bit of lovely pale agate, so I made a long necklace. I'd already made the short one, and I just added one more bead into the earrings just to make them a bit more glamorous, and so you've got a complete set there. You've got the short necklace, you've got the long necklace with the beautiful carved cicada at the bottom, found in China. Originally it was on a very skanky bit of thread. Nobody wants skanky bits of thread, so much happier with it on here. So quite pleased with that. Now, that wasn't the only cicada I bought. I also found this one. He's a chonky beast, really chonky cicada. When you turn him over, you can see he's got all his little leggies underneath. He's obviously just like on fiddle beads, prayer beads, whatever you want to call them. But there's some nice yellow ones here. And a while back, when I was making all the bits of resin, it's not resin, is it? Polymer. I made a great big yellow bead. So I'm thinking that this, plus some of these other nice big beads, might go in to make a nice chain for this guy. I think he needs more wood colours and less black. So we'll probably fiddle around with him until we get it right. And of course, I will show you once I've got him done. This piece of slumped glass is still waiting to be made into something. I'm very happy with it. I just haven't had the time or the chance yet to fiddle with it. It will get fiddled with, but very happy with that experiment. I'm going to move you around so you can see my desk. These are all the bits of polymer clay that I put together, and I'm just fiddling with them now, and putting them into pieces so that I can see if I can actually get them into a collar and thread them all up. But I made a start, started joining them up, started putting fasteners on, nice bit of agate there. I'm having fun with it and I'm enjoying it, and that's what matters. As long as you enjoy yourself and you're having fun, what's not to love? So I've been fiddling with other little bits and pieces. This one had lost some of its jewels around the bottom and they were a grey colour, so I've used plain white ones and then coloured them with a permanent marker so that they come out grey, so that I can use them, because I've got an outfit that I want to use this with that's going to be filmed next week, so I'm just putting the finishing touches to repairing it now. Yeah, lots of things happening. Now I've also had a thought that my little kiln might be perfectly good for making little miniature pots. And I've got a couple of pottery wheels that were donated to me. I mean, they are kids' ones, but I reckon that they'll still do the job. And I'm thinking I'm going to have a go with that. So I actually got the clay before I went away, and I've got some slip and I've got some clay paint, and when I have a little quiet moment, you know I'm going to have a go at that. You know I'm going to have a go at that. Just because it seems like a good idea. So that's what my desk looks like at the moment. As I said, I've got on with lots of things. I've got a lot of things that were half done, fully done now. I will carry on creating. I will carry on getting things done. I've still got things from before I went away that I was planning to do, like adding more into this necklace. It's still sitting here in a bag with all its bits and pieces ready for if I get round to it. I've still got this purple and pink and green one that I was playing with before I left. It hasn't gone anywhere yet, but you know, I just fiddle around with them until they work for me. This one doesn't, it's knotted at the moment, doesn't want to come Oh well, anyway. Yes, so that's another thing that I'm working on. Some things don't work out. Some things I can work on them forever and they still don't work. And other things just come together all by themselves. You don't know how it's going to work out. You just fiddle around with them until you're happy. I'm also getting the thought to myself now, we're getting towards Halloween, and I really ought to start thinking about organising some Halloween costumes, headdresses, whatever I'm going to come up with. I don't think I'm going to do as many as last year. I don't think I've got enough people viewing my channel to make it really worthwhile to go to all that effort. But we shall see. We shall see. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Sometimes I just find bits and pieces and they just, as I said, just fall together and get made into things. Still got this bracelet that I thrifted that's got the chain work on it. I've got to make a ring for this, and I will. As I said, it might be bug, might not be, we'll see. It's another thing that's sitting here waiting for me to get round to. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little catch up. China was quite a revelation to me. It was not at all what I expected, and I was pleasantly surprised. Thailand, I enjoyed Bangkok, but it was a big mistake going to Pattaya. It's got so touristy and so full of people that really I would rather avoid. So I don't think I'll be going back there in a hurry. Life, again, it's just the same as the crafts. Some things work out, some things don't. And you just have to go with the flow. Go with the flow and see what happens. So, I'm no doubt will be flowing again soon. And in the meantime, have a really good week. I'll see you at the weekend. Come join me and get creative. If you do belong to my Facebook page, when you create things, show me. I really want to see. I love to see. And I keep you all updated with what I'm fiddling with. I think you should keep me updated with what you're fiddling with. Bye for now from the Crafty Nana.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Bye for now.